We at House Woodcraft want to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy Holidays!
Welcome back to Eddie West Field in Santa Ana, OCN's coverage of the CIF Division 7 championship football game. As you can see, the captains have just met at midfield to determine which team will be kicking off. It's kind of funny, Dave, to look at Rancho Alamitos there because they had, by my count, 11 captains for the game, and that represents nearly half of their team. Not a lot of numbers when you talk about Rancho Alamitos.
No, and you know, Rick, one of the things we always liked about shooting their game is that there's plenty of room on the sidelines, which you can't say if you go to a Mater Dei or an Esperanza.
Indeed, by my count, 27 players suiting up this evening for the Vaqueros. Meanwhile, over on the Sunny Hills sideline, 55 players, so more than twice as many players suiting up tonight for Sunny Hills than for Rancho Alamitos.
Sunny Hills, of course, the #1 seed, and they're out of the Freeway League, your Freeway League champs, and Garden Grove League runner-up Rancho Alamitos, the #2 team there. And of course, Rick, they had that mess at the end of the Garden Grove League to decide who was going to get in, but we all knew Rancho was going to be a factor.
Yeah, Rancho clearly was the best team in the Garden Grove League, and many people think clearly the best team in Division 7, but Sunny Hills will have something to say about that this evening. Now you're looking at the Lancers, 11-1-1 on the season.
The defense really, you know, we talk about Jacob Cuchilla and Jeff Willis, but what about the defense we mentioned in the open, Rick? 5 shutouts.
Sunny Hills looking for its 3rd CIF football championship. The Lancers victorious in 1983 and 1990. 2 for 2 in CIF title games. Going for #3 tonight.
Rancho getting ready to go through. Vickers, Marshall Brown, Jeff Bird, your captains, the seniors, the guys that have led this team all year long.
Kind of fun to, we spoke to both head coaches before the game, Dave, and Mark Miller seemed a little loose on the field, but his wife in the stands seems a bit nervous.
Yeah, she does. And you see Marshall Brown, #1, and Vickers and Bird, your 3 front men, about to break the paper in the final game for Rancho Alamitos.
Rancho Alamitos has never won a CIF football championship. And the Vaqueros will be receiving the opening kickoff on the right side of your screen. Sunny Hills 11-1-1, as I mentioned. Rancho Alamitos 11-2, but that record just a bit misleading. You might recall on the opening week of the season, Rancho Alamitos defeated Troy High School quite handily, I might add, 42-0, but the Vaqueros were subsequently made to forfeit that game due to the use of an ineligible player.
The other loss, kind of a shock, Rick, to Los Amigos in the final game of the season.
That's true. The team was a little banged up, but clearly they had a little more talent than Los Amigos. I think the team just wasn't fired up, and obviously they put it back together in the playoffs.
Number 11, Brad Kenyal, is going to kick it off.
Brad Kenyal, the junior kicker for Sunny Hills. The referee says, let's tee it up, let's kick it off, and here we go. The Division 7 game is underway. Short kickoff received at the 24-yard line. Marshall Brown with the ball. And a tremendous tackle there by Randy Wilson, the junior, 6'4", 190, and it will be first down for Rancho Alamitos at its own 24-yard line.
I think it's fair to say anytime they keep Marshall Brown with a no gain or a short game, you're going to see some Sunny Hills people cheering, Rick.
I agree with you. All right, let's set that Rancho Alamitos offense for you. Marshall Brown, #1, the quarterback. He'll have Leon Vickers at the fullback position and Jeff Bird as the tailback. Kevin Allen, Richard Allen are the wideouts. Charles Husted, Nestor Alvarez, Jeremiah Ross, Josh Ferguson, Richard Saragosa, and Adam Maldonado up front. First play of the game, Maldonado keeps it, and he gets tackled at the 28-yard line, a gain of 4. It will be 2nd and 6. Brian Wilmer, the outstanding senior linebacker for Sunny Hills, with the tackle.
Yeah, Josh Miklos was in there too, and we're going to hear a lot about them. Let's set quickly. Sunny Hills defense, you have Josh Milkus on the line with Randy Wilson, Eamon Martinin, Mark Enrico, Brian Wilmer, Eric David is one of your linebackers. Aaron Winkler. Peter Rodriguez is your DB, along with Craig Borzen, Bobby Sunderland, and Eric Smith, the quarterback, of course, going both ways.
Here we go, 2nd and 6 for Rancho. The give up the middle, fumble by Leon Vickers, and it looks like Sunny Hills has recovered. That's exactly what happens. 2 plays in, and we have a turnover. Sunny Hills, first down deep in Rancho territory. The fumble recovery made by number 62, Mark Enrico. First down for Sunny Hills at the Rancho Alamitos, 34-yard line.
Boy, in a game like this, too, Rick, the first team to score is going to get some momentum going in their way, and that can be the turnaround, the breaker in the CIF championship game. And now Sunny Hills will take over. First down and 10 as Bobby Sunderland is behind center.
Okay, we'll set the Sunny Hills offense for you in just a moment. Here's the give right up the middle to Jeff Willis, and a big gainer. Willis all the way down to the 22-yard line. First down for Sunny Hills.
You know, Jeff Willis actually the leading rusher on this team. A lot of people think it's Cuccia. It's not. It's Willis with over 1,100 yards on the season and 9 touchdowns.
Combine the numbers of the 2 tailbacks, Willis and Cuccia, and you have 2,200 yards rushing and 23 touchdowns. Bobby Sunderland, number 7, the quarterback for Sunny Hills, and here is Jacob Cuccia. Another pretty good gain as he spins off several tackles, and now he fumbles, but I think Sunny Hills got it.
No, Rancho.
Rancho has it. Look at this. 4 plays from scrimmage, and we have 2 turnovers already in the ball game.
And it was.
Go ahead, Dave.
I'm sorry, Rick. I was just going to say it was Randy Maldonado who came in and made that hit and caused the turnover.
Kawan Starks. Actually, they now announced Jeff Bird with that fumble recovery. So each team with just 2 plays from scrimmage before fumbling the ball away. And we got to remember, it's a very wet field day that they're playing on right now. We were on the field earlier, very slippery. In fact, Coach Miller of Rancho Alamitos mentioned that several of his players dropping the ball in the pregame warm-ups. Here's the give to Jeff Bird around the left side, and
look out.
Here we go.
Look out.
Bobby Sunderland with the tackle for Sunny Hills, but Jeff Bird with a big gainer all the way down to the 36-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Rick, Bobby Sunderland played that pretty well. He makes one mistake, you're down 6-0.
The footing, as we noted, a bit treacherous, and right now that would seem to favor Sunny Hills since Rancho Alamitos relies so heavily on its ground game, but obviously no problems there for Mr. Bird. What a year he's had.
Oh, man, the all-time rushing leader in the county, 34 touchdowns.
3-back set for Marshall Brown here, and the give once again to Bird. Bird tackled at the 39-yard line. Gain of 4, it'll be 2nd and 6.
Don't be surprised, Rick, if we see Rancho throw maybe 2 times the entire game.
Yeah, although Mark Miller said before the game, at least he wanted to open it up a little bit, and the wet ground said that may change his mind. We'll see what happens. Another 3-back set for Rancho, and another give to Bird. Across the 40 before it's hammered by number 99, Eric David with the tackle, and he's a big boy, 6'2", 215. He not only plays inside linebacker, but also plays tight end.
2nd tackle in a row. He wants to get to know Jeff Bird personally tonight, and so far, 8:22 left in this first quarter. He's doing a nice job.
Timeout on the field. Timeout Rancho Alamitos. They want to talk things over with Mark Miller. It gives us a good chance to throw it to a commercial break. 8:18 left to go in the first quarter, and we have no score.
Every month, enter the world of fine interior design. Enter the fascinating world of Architectural Digest. View a pied-à-terre in Paris, a noted fashion designer's rustic Montana ranch, a renowned artist's Hudson River farmhouse, and an English designer's bright and airy London home. Every issue of Architectural Digest will enlighten and inspire. You'll discover how the world's top interior designers help their clients capture their personalities in their homes. You'll also visit celebrity homes, like Michael Douglas's dramatic Manhattan Hideaway, or Neil Simon's Malibu Beach House. And you'll keep up to date with insightful features on architecture, art, and antiques. Call now and get 12 issues of Architectural Digest for only $29.95. You'll also